wrestling fans, and welcome to Salem, Massachusetts, here at the Salem High School. I'm Steve Perkins, along with my color commentator, Matthew Leahy.
Hello, all you wrestling fans tonight. We've got a great card coming up for you tonight. We've got a lot of exciting matches.
We're about ready for our opening contest as the graduate, McNeany, takes on the All-American Mike Hollow. Our referee for this contest is our senior World Wrestling Alliance official. I believe his name is Rich Lennon.
This match poses to be a good one, both men having made appearances on several WWF television programs, and so we're really excited for this match.
McNeany now, he looks like he's going to be the rule breaker here in this match. Hollow, the fan favorite.
The crowd's really getting behind the hometown boy here.
McNeany goes behind. Hollow sits out, takes the leg. McNeany twirls around, gets the arm. Hammerlock now. Gets control with the leverage. Hollow trying to work up back to his feet. He's back up on both. Looking for a standing switch. He got it and back in. Now he's got McNeany in the hammerlock. Hip toss by McNeany. McNeany managed by his manager, Christopher Grant. Both these men getting back. And they lock up, calling an elbow tie-up. Hollow's got him in the side headlock. And he's gonna try to back him into the ropes. Will he? Nope. Looks like he's got the wrist lock. Let's see which man here is a lot more powerful. Oh, but McNeany pulled the hair.
Ref's just having no part of it. He didn't see it at all.
Hollow looks confused. Looks like he's looking for the fan support here. Another tie-up. McNeany gains control of the armbar. Really wrenching it over, sends Hollow down to one knee. The chant of boring goes out here in Salem, Massachusetts.
How can they find this boring? I think these local shows are just great. I mean, it's great for everyone involved. I mean, you got wrestling coming to your town, to your school, to your armory, wherever you are. It's great. They're live, they're in person, and they're spectacular.
Hollow, McNeany rolls out, back up to his feet. But Hollow, with the power, just brought him right back down into the armbar. McNeany once again with the agility gets back up, but Hollow didn't want any part of that. McNeany once again up to his feet, complaining about that pull of the hair. And as Hollow was distracted, he hit the arm drag, but Hollow once again reversed it.
Now that's just good wrestling. That's great wrestling. Reacting to what your opponent does and counteracting them. That's just great wrestling.
McNeany off the ropes, somersaults out of it, but Hollow is ready there. He ducks the clothesline. McNeany off the ropes, hip toss by Mike Hollow. Now an arm drag. McNeany's confused. Up and a scoop and a slam by Mike Hollow. The All-American in control, and the fans love it.
He's just showing all the power he has right now. It shows how great of a wrestler he truly is.
There you see our senior official, Rich Lennon, checking in. I highly doubt, Matt, that McNeany's going to give up here.
No. From what I've seen of him before, he's a real fighter. He won't quit. He won't tap out.
McNeany now trying to battle out, which he does with shots to the side of All-American Mike Hollow. Hollow off the ropes, but a shoulder block takes McNeany down. Only a 2 count.
If he had wrapped the leg there, I think he might have had him there. He had him really shocked.
Side headlock now. Superb camera work as Hollow takes McNeany down once again. I'm telling you, fans, when you get the World Wrestling Alliance to come into your hometown. And another shoulder block. Another headlock takedown. As I was saying, when the World Wrestling Alliance comes to your hometown, they bring tremendous action to benefit your local group, whether it's the Boy Scouts, a local school group, or anything like that. We just bring a superior action like that's seen on every week on television. It's just unbelievable. And Hollow out over the top rope. McNeany being warned. I don't know what he did wrong. It looks like something with the hair.
Looks like he's trying to get the ref to say that Hollow is pulling his hair.
I hope the ref doesn't buy this one. Hollow's very slow. May have injured something in his leg, his elbow, who knows. When you take a fall to the outside, you never know what's going to happen to you. McNeany off the ropes.
Now, see, that's just low. I want to see them wrestle in the ring. Let the guy back into the ring and have it out in the ring. You know, that's...
Our timekeeper Gerard was just had to evacuate the table, and as you can see, Hollow.
The crowd's really getting behind the All-American here. Chants for USA are echoing from the this field house here at Salem High School.
Once again onto the table. This is a little bit corny here, but I don't know.
Let them have it out in the ring. That's all I have to say.
Matt here is a fan of Jim Cornette's National Wrestling Alliance tradition rules type of person who wants to see the wrestling in the ring. I don't know. I go for the extreme stuff. Sunset flip coming up. What's he going to get? 1, 2. Another 2 count. Both men roll out. Hollow grabs him, and another headlock takedown. He's really been working the head of Tim McNeany, if you call that. And Hollow sent down to the mat once again.
That was a nice reversal by McNeany. That just shows he's not going to give up on you.
And a fist drop off the second rope. Both these men, they're great athletes here. European uppercut by McNeany. He goes for the cover. He's got the leg, but he only gets a 2. Inconsistency about when he uses that leg. Most wrestlers should learn to use it all the time. With a leg drop by McNeany.
Chance really getting behind Hollow here. He just won't give up after all these relentless shots and a couple 2 counts there. He's really proven himself tonight.
Hollow working himself back up to his feet. Shot to the stomach of McNeany. Knee backs out. And he nailed him with a drop kick.
Hollow's going to have to come up with something big here.
He's got the big roll up. Got his leg, but still only a 2.
Hollow's going to come up with something if he wants to win this match. It's not looking good.
I don't know. McNeany and his manager, Christopher Grand, they look like they're sort of frustrated. McNeany signaling for his top rope moonsault. He's one of the premier athletes here in New England, and he's got a great moonsault. Let's see if he can hit it. I don't know. He's taking too long. I don't even know if he's going for the moonsault. I don't even think he is. Oh, he's going too slow here. I see power slam coming up. Superplex, something like that. Who knows? All I know is McNeany is totally... He took to a backdrop off the top rope by Mike Hollow. Never seen that one done before.
That just made what he needs be what he needs to change the tide of this match.
Hollow now with rapid shots to the head. Irish whip sends McNeany in the corner, and he follows up with a big splash. McNeany sent down to the canvas. He's rolling around. He's in pain. Hollow brings him back up. Throws McNeany off the ropes. And a power slam by Mike Hollow. Almost a 3. It looks like the ref had a 3 there, but it clearly was only a 2. Hollow now sends him off the opposite ropes. Big sidewalk slam by Mike Hollow.
That one looked painful. Oh, it looked like he got up on that one. I don't know what that was all about.
Hollow now saying he's going to the top. He better be quick. Second rope on the inside. And he misses the Alabama Jam leg drop. Both men, the ref just stopped the count. Both men got to their knees. Oh, McNeany with a shot to the stomach and a DDT. Those USA chants aren't going to help him much now.
If you noticed, if you heard it, they just died right after that DDT chant.
Following McNeany, Hollow out. McNeany going to go up. He's going for the moonsault, folks. This is one of the best on the indie scene right now. Now that was quick.
That's really what you're going to do. If you're going to go up on the top rope, you have to get up there fast.
And another 2. 2.5 maybe. 2 7/8, but that was close. And USA goes out once again.
Hollow is just refusing to give up. Now, Tim McNeany, being real experienced here, is really taking control of the match. As you all know, he's appeared on many WWF cards, including his loss to Vader at WWF Superstars in 1996. So his experience is shown off here as he's well in control of this match.
McNeany looks like he's going for another one. No, he knows it wouldn't be a good idea. He's a pretty smart wrestler.
That's why he's the graduate. Came out with his cap and gowns. He's no fool.
McNeany bringing him up once again. But Hollow hits a small package. He got the 3. Mike Hollow wins it. Hollow wins it. Christopher Grand really upset here. Back here in Salem as Too Hot. Scott Taylor, half of Too Much, is on his way to the ring to fight Barry Houston.
It really is too much already. He's already getting in a tussle with the crowd here. He's unbelievable.
Both of these men very agile. Barry Houston is part of the World Wrestling Federation training camp. Now, Matt, what is your feelings on the attitude change of Too Hot Scott Taylor?
You know, I really never liked it, especially when you have a local boy like Scott Taylor turn bad. You know, I respect the rules. You know, like I was saying in our previous match, let him wrestle in the ring. Let him wrestle by the rules.
He just snuck up on him right there.
I can't respect that.
Scott Taylor with that cheap shot. Now he's working over Houston. Working him over in the corner.
Oh, there goes the jacket. Now he's going to get bad.
Good observations come from Matthew Lake. As Houston's head was just walloped into the turnbuckle. And the Taylor sucks chant goes out here. Houston reversed the rocket dropper.
I like these fans. They don't respect him because he breaks the rules.
And Houston just nailed him. Sent him right down.
He got what he deserved. That's all I can say.
Taylor with it. Just got backdropped. He had to be 8 feet in the air. Houston just clotheslined him right over the top rope. As you see the crowd here in Salem, Massachusetts, fans really do come out when it comes time for local wrestling here up in New England.
This is a great turnout, especially for a Thursday night. People coming home after work, coming right down to the wrestling.
Just nailed him in the stomach. Goes to the sunset flip. What's he gonna get? Oh, but Houston rolled out, very agile.
What goes around comes around.
Oh, and Houston just moved right out of that tremendous elbow drop. And now he's got the arm bar. These moves right here, Matt, they're all about leverage and power.
And they're about wearing your opponent down. If you just saw Scott Taylor's face there, you could see the pain that he's in. Oh, that just hurts the shoulder. It's wearing him down.
Our referee Gerard checking in, but I know Scott Taylor. He's in the WWF. He is not going to give up, especially not to a rookie. Reversal on the Irish whip. Taylor ducks the clothesline off the ropes. And a nice, I don't even know what to call that. Boots him in the stomach. Looks like he's going for a pump handle suplex. Taz from ECW uses that move regularly. And what is this? See now, Matt, you're not a fan of this.
This is nothing. This is just like fluff. It's no good.
Now just a plain old boot to the head. That's still effective. Oh,
the crowd. They can't stand him no more than I can.
I think I hear Outlaw Bill Walkowitz starting that chant. Now the fans cheering for him. I don't know what these fans in Salem here like. One day they're for Houston, the next day they're for too much or too hot Scott Taylor there. Nice suplex, basic suplex, but it works here. Houston trying to fight back, but I don't think he's going to have much luck here against this. He's a veteran.
You never know. Anything can happen.
Looked like a 3. I think our referee Gerard was counting a little bit too much. He might want to get out of here tonight. Oh, he just said that's too much.
Now they're going after Houston. These fans don't know what to think.
Taylor off the ropes.
More showboating. What does get him? Nowhere. If he had just done the move, he could have hit it.
That's just like the Rock's people's elbow.
Exactly.
What does that dancing add? Houston now working him over in the corner. I'd love to see this rookie get the upper hand here against Scott Taylor. Oh, I know it's coming up.
Oh, he's going to feel that one in the morning. Ouch.
Houston now. I don't know if he's playing.
Oh, I'm still feeling that one.
Houston bringing back up. Sends Taylor off the ropes. Taylor off the ropes. He blocks the clothesline and a belly-to-belly suplex. I hadn't seen one like that in a while. Now the booing begins.
They really don't like Taylor here.
Taylor has won more matches since he's went bad on the fans. Oh, and a nice, what was that, a slingshot DDT or something?
That was nice, I'll tell you that much.
And a 3. Scott Taylor's your winner. Brandi on her way to the ring here in Salem as we get ready for something that isn't on TV very much anymore, a women's contest.
We've only seen it recently reappear on the WWF this past year. A lot this past year between Sable and Jacqueline.
Yes, they've been dragging that one out for over almost a year now. I don't know. Sable doesn't know how to wrestle, or she recently learned. Jackie has been wrestling for a long time, though. And the rule breaker, Brittany Brown, just sort of, she got Alexander from behind there. Slingshots it down to the canvas.
She's trying to get the crowd on, I don't know what side. She's just trying to get at the crowd.
Once again, I hear the outlaw Bill Walkowitz. He's got this real feud going on with Brittany. I don't know. What would you call that, Matt?
A flying hair fling? I don't know. I'm not an expert on women's wrestling.
Comes a nice drop kick there by Brandi.
I do have to say that these women do execute quite nicely.
A nice clothesline by Brittany. And once again, she poses for the crowd as Brandi feels a lot of pain as she was dropped on her face. Brandi ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Very nice Hurricane Rana into a... Now that was a nice roll-off.
That was. She had both legs and she had good weight on her. She was lucky that Brittany Brown was lucky that she got out.
Goes up with a clothesline and many kicks. Uh-oh. She just hoisted Brittany up on the top rope there. Who knows what's coming up? Both these women just hammering blows. Oh, and that sent her right over. She took a pretty big fall.
That's a long ways down. That's probably 8 to 10 feet that she's fallen onto a hard floor there.
Now, see, there's outlaw Bill Walkowitz. He didn't even get the front row at this show. Pace of this match is slowing down.
I'm hoping that Brittany Brown will get back in the ring. I want to see them wrestle. You know, that's what they paid money for. That's what the fans paid money for. Come see them wrestle.
Thank you, Jim Cornette. And outlaw Bill Walkowitz once again. Now he starts up the Brandi Alexander chant as the whole Salem Fieldhouse follows behind the outlaw in his chant of Brandi, Brandi. Both the women set the... Oh, and she speared him better than Goldberg. Matt, are you a big supporter of Goldberg?
Well, initially I was. I liked his finish, but...
Look at that double leg drop.
But now he's just gotten old. You know, you see the same thing match after match.
And drops down the knee of Brittany Brown. Brandi signals one more time. Those are grueling shots. It's bending the knee the wrong way.
Those really hurt. I've had knee problems in the past from many athletics. And let me tell you, when your knee bends the wrong way, it really hurts.
As I believe that's a leg grapevine. A referee checking in. It looks like spinning toe hold. Oh, boots are off. Monkey flip. Her back's hurt, and as Brittany looks like she's hurt. And snaps Brandi down. And again, she's using the hair. Once again, the hair. That ref's got to get after her.
It's not legal for the men. It's not legal for the women. You can't pull the hair. Don't like these rule breakers.
Brandi sent once in. Brittany now going to the top rope. Who knows what she's going to hit?
She hits nothing.
But the mat. Nice snap suplex into a bridge. She got the 3. Brandi Alexander is your winner. gentlemen, we're back here in Salem, Massachusetts as Christian Cage and Shawn Stasiak are about to take on the Hardy brothers. The referee, our senior official here in the WWA, checking out the Hardy brothers. Matt, I don't know if they've ever caught anybody with the foreign objects that way. And a nice sneak attack from Christian Cage and Shawn Stasiak.
To my recollection, they haven't, but you never know. They're getting trickier and trickier every day, especially with all these rule breakers coming down.
Matt is a nice double monkey flips by the Hardy Boyz. Christian Cage and Shawn Stasiak now regrouping on the outside. And double planchers onto the floor by the Hardy Boyz. They're very well trained in aerial maneuvers.
They're also very well trained in teamwork. They're working excellently. You know, you'd think they're brothers.
They've been living with each other their whole lives. They know how to work together or fight each other.
Oh, isn't
that
just
cute?
That's just cute. The Hardy brothers really have the crowd behind them here, Steve. It's nice.
They certainly do. When fans come to these local shows, they seem to stick behind their fan favorites. Jeff Hardy in the ring now. Looks like he'll be working against Christian Cage.
Christian, of course, is a member of the WWF training camp, and he has recently appeared on WWF TV.
Both men circling around the ring, waiting for a lockout.
Listen to the crowd chant Hardy. They love him here. They love him. Cage looks furious.
Certainly is distracted by the fans here in Salem. Collar and elbow tie up. Hardy tried to sneak behind, but he got caught with an armbar. Cage now twisting it, really wrenching down with the leverage. Gets himself back up. He takes control with the armbar. Nice shot by our camera people here in Salem. As Matt Hardy is now tagged into the ring. Looks like he's coming from the top. A nice shot down. They're working on the elbow of Christian Cage.
Great teamwork. Great teamwork.
Shot to the stomach of Matt Hardy. As Christian makes a tag, and in comes Shawn Stasiak.
Shawn, of course, is the son of Stan, the man, Stasiak.
He's a legendary competitor, as you see Matt Hardy also has the armbar. Both teams seem to be working on the other one's arm. There you see Killer Kowalski, our commissioner, sitting at ringside. And a scoop slam by Shawn Stasiak. Now he should stay on him right there. He's taunting him. He should have stayed on him, worked on him harder.
It's not unlike the people's elbow or what we saw earlier tonight when we saw Scott Taylor showboating around, not finishing the move.
He got caught. He shouldn't have done it. And a nice roll up. Matt Hardy almost had him.
All you young wrestlers out there, take note of that. Don't showboat, just wrestle.
Matt off the ropes. And a big power slam by Shawn Stasiak. Now he's complaining of a slow count. I really doubt that. Shot to the back of the head of Matt Hardy as Christian Cage now tagged in.
The crowd is, they just haven't stopped chanting Hardy.
Swing neck breaker by Matt Hardy. Signaling, going for the tag. In comes Jeff. Cage working the corner. Christian in the ropes. And a nice kick. Flying kick by Jeff Hardy.
I tell you, almost got him there, but the Hardy brothers here, they really remind me of the original Rockers.
They certainly do. They use some of the same moves. Looks like Jeff's going to the top rope. Went over and a nice flip.
That was pretty.
But only a 2. I don't know. You think this referee knows what he's doing?
He is the senior official, so hopefully he does, but you never know.
Matt getting in the ring, going second rope on the inside. But I see Shawn sneaking up here. Yeah, he ruined that one. At least he knows what he's doing. That's the key to being tag team wrestlers.
You have to work as a team.
In the WWF today, they just seem to throw people together. But these Hardy brothers, I think they're going to change things there.
They look really well. They look like they practice.
Jeff back in now. Jeff sent off the... Nope. Sent off the ropes. Oh, and Stasiak almost had him. Jeff is too quick. He ducks. Picks him up. And a nice maneuver by Christian Cage. Here comes Shawn Stasiak after the tag. Shawn now picking him up. Scoop slam. Shawn hits the elbow drop. Another 2 count. Many of these falls have been pretty close here, Matt.
They have been. And the crowd, they're still behind the Hardy brothers. I can't believe it.
Jeff sent off the ropes. And a big back body drop sends him down. He had to be 8 feet in the air.
He was up there.
Nice chop in the corner. Fans still coming up in our next match. We've got Sergeant Slaughter versus the Mongolian. Plenty of action still looking. Jeff sent off the ropes. He went for went to the well too many times there, and he got caught. Jeff was smart. He's been around for a while.
We all remember Jeff when he wrestled against Rob Van Dam in Raw in '97.
Yeah, that was in that ill-fated ECW invasion that never seemed to work out. I thought that was the best thing they had going for him. And a kick to the back. Front face lock now by Christian Cage. Referee in there checking it out. Chant of Jeff is here in Salem tonight. He gives the elbows. Now puts Christian in the corner. Irish whipping to the other side. Again, he might get caught here. A nice Russian neck breaker.
Another 2 count.
He's complaining again. I don't know.
You gotta wonder, with all these 2 counts, maybe the ref is missing them.
He may be. Now this is good teamwork, getting the referee distracted.
But they're breaking the rules. They're double teaming them. Told you before, I don't like those rule breakers.
Front headlock. Stasiak, ref's got to make sure that isn't a choke. Stasiak's known to be cheating these days. Looks like Jeff's getting back up to his feet. Now that was a dumb move. The ref didn't even see the tag. I don't know what's with this ref in this match. Nice double teaming here. And a face plant, that had to hurt.
That canvas does not taste good.
Certainly doesn't. Jeff trying to get back up. Christian is playing with him now. Jeff off the ropes. Nice baseball slide out of it. And a nice spinning kick there to the face of Christian Cage. Both teammates looking for the tag. Let's see who can get up first. And Shawn Stasiak back in the ring, but Matt Hardy is also in the ring. Both fresh competitors. Matt hadn't been in a while though. 2 clotheslines sent both of them down. Scoop and a slam by Matt Hardy. And another one for Christian Cage.
It's clearing house.
And another slam, and it looks like they're setting him up for another top rope move with the Hardy brothers. You never know which one they're going for. Oh, and he missed the dive. Christian, and he missed it. These tag teams are off. And he missed the leg drop.
I'm getting pains just watching this.
Stasiak now, and he misses the splash. I don't know about this. Double drop kick sends Christian Cage to the outside. Now Shawn's left all alone. This isn't the best predicament for Shawn Stasiak. See, I like that move. He went up for the double suplex, and he got him. And that's the end of the match. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Salem, Massachusetts, as we have one of our double main events here with former World Wrestling Federation superstar Sergeant Slaughter. He's on his way to the ring greeting the fans here in Salem. He usually gets a mixed reaction, but tonight the fans are really behind him. I think it's sort of considering the person he's wrestling here, the Mongolian.
It's surprising because after all, Mongolian is a local competitor.
Most people remember him. He has wrestled in the area for a long time.
He recently just joined up with the WWF training camp, hoping to maybe further his career some more.
Yes, he does. He's looking to get that role of George the Animal Steel Jr.
He's got a nice finishing move, the reverse TKO.
He certainly does, but we'll have to see if he can get that on the big man Slaughter.
Slaughter, of course, is now the commissioner of the WWF.
A head stooge, if you will.
One of Vince McMahon's henchmen?
Yes, certainly. But the fans still love him here as he salutes the crowd. And here, once again, Chants of USA. This is quite a patriotic crowd. And the All-American was out here, they were crying out USA and doing it again for the Sergeant. We do have a few wrestlers here in WWA who seem to, they love the All-American gimmick. Oh, now that's just low. That's low. Christopher Grand just asked for the ring announcer to announce to the crowd to stop chanting USA. What does he expect? I think he's expecting the crowd to get louder, which they are. Mongolian. Oh, Slaughter's pointing to a... What's he pointing to? Looks like there's a basketball hoop up here. This is the field house at Salem. Many athletic events held here. But the WWA is the premier. Yeah, he says he's going to bounce the Mongolian like a basketball. I don't know. Certainly. And that isn't even down. That's going to be a hard shot. That's a tough shot. Squatting for Christopher Grand. There you see Christopher Grand. He manages just about every rule breaker here in the World Wrestling Alliance. including the tag team, the Annihilators, that would be coming up in our main event against the Headbangers. Collar and elbow tie up. Mongolian just shoved him into the corner.
I don't know. Slaughter isn't as strong as he used to be. You know, he's it looks like he's put on some weight, probably lost some muscle since he won the title from the Ultimate Warrior long time ago.
I believe that was at the Royal Rumble. Of course, after Slaughter lost that title and to Hulk Hogan, he sort of dropped his Iraqi gimmick. A nice clothesline by Slaughter brings the big man down.
Mongolian's really, really frustrated, it appears. Very mad.
Mongolian's got to watch the counters. Slaughter interrupted it. See, he could have got a quick win, but he wants to show the fans a match.
And still hear the chants of USA. They love him here.
Both these men they don't move very quickly. Side headlock into a hammerlock. Standing hammerlock by Sergeant Slaughter.
Look at him. He just went right to the rope to get that break.
Another tie-up now. Let's see who takes the advantage. Looks to be the Mongolian with the side headlock. Slaughter now. The best way to combat this is to either get the guy in the stomach or back him off into the ropes. See which one Slaughter prefers. And he backs him off into the ropes. Mongolian off the ropes. And a nice shoulder block by the Mongolian. I don't know what Slaughter was thinking with that. Should have moved out of the way.
Mongolian's a big man. It's tough to get out of his way.
Mongolian looks to be challenging Slaughter to a test of strength here. I don't know. If I was Slaughter, I wouldn't go for it. Mongolian might boot him in the stomach.
He's a rule breaker, so you never know.
But it looks like Slaughter's taking control. Might be because he's got the fans behind him.
But fan support definitely helps.
And I predicted it, a boot to the stomach. Slaughter should have never gotten involved. Mongolian now might be going. Puts him over the ropes. And he's choking him. The referee's going to get on him, but I wouldn't recommend that.
I wouldn't cross his path.
He's threatening the disqualification.
See that? Christopher Grand just came over and was choking Slaughter on the ropes.
I don't know. This is the most inexperienced referee we have here in the WWA. Oh, neither man goes anywhere. Oh, Slaughter just sent down. He may be hurt. USA out here again. It's only going to help Slaughter for so long. And Grand just nailed him in the back of the head. Matt, what's your feeling on these managers that constantly interfere?
that's just it. They're always interfering. I think, I don't know. They help out the wrestlers, get them good matches, and, you know, help them to promote themselves. But then they just come out here and break the rules. If I were going to go up against a wrestler who had a manager, I wouldn't do it unless I had a manager of my own who would go over and mess with the other guy's manager. Then maybe I'd wrestle.
Mongolian sends Slaughter off the ropes, Slaughter off the ropes. And that was a clothesline. And Slaughter, he may be hurt. Not sure whether that's a nerve hold or just...
Going back to the managers, I'm kind of surprised that Sergeant Slaughter doesn't have any of his own pals here from the WWF. Some of his fellow henchmen.
Such as Pat Patterson or Brother Love.
Anybody.
And I don't know what that was. Slaughter looks to be tired. I really suspect he's hurt.
I really suspect he's old.
That may be that might be it. And USA goes out again. Oh, and Slaughter just messed that one up.
He was lucky on that one.
Mongolian looks to be going for a big slam. Mongolian now picking him back up. Modified armbar. Now referee checking in to make sure Slaughter isn't going to give up, but I know he isn't, especially with the crowd behind him.
Here come those chants again, building up support for the Sarge.
The Mongolian looks disturbed by these chants.
It was definitely distracting him. I think those chants made him release that hold.
Even Grand, he should be, he looks to be annoyed by these chants too. He should be calming down as a wrestler. As Slaughter just booted him. And a nice punch.
Who cares about the manager? He's not in the ring.
Momentum has turned now as Slaughter is back in control. Brings Mongolian back up to his feet. Sends him off the ropes. Mongolian goes off the other side and gets caught with an elbow to the jaw.
Fans are really proving to be quite important tonight.
To the Sarge.
Let's not forget about their support for the Hardy brothers as well.
That also helped him in their one. He's got the Cobra Clutch. This move has put out people such as the Ultimate Warrior and any other competitor. Oh, but Mongolian's smart. I don't know whether he meant to get to the ropes or his momentum took him there when he was passing out.
I think he went for the rope.
Mongolian now thrown against the other far side. And he got caught down low with an elbow. I don't know if the Sarge had planned that one, but the Mongolian certainly hadn't been looking for it. Sarge sends him off the ropes again. And now a sleeper hold. You don't see these too much, but they still are effective. I don't know. And I hear USA again. The crowd doesn't look too amused. I don't know where the chants are coming from. So we get a nice shot. The referee looking in there. Oh, he didn't even go, his arm didn't even go down once. He isn't close to giving up. His arm drops once. Our time.
He's still there. Look at him. He's calling for the crowd. He's calling them.
Our timekeeper is making note. And the USA chant brought Slaughter back up to his feet. And he's got the Cobra clutch, I mean. Who knows, he's gonna go out. Christopher Grand looks upset. I would be too. I don't think the Mongolian was taught how to avoid this Cobra clutch.
Can you avoid it?
I don't know. Slaughter basically, he can put it on any way with all the years experience he has with it. His arm drop once. See, now Graham back up on the ropes. Now, if this ref was smart, he wouldn't go and get distracted by it.
Now you see that? That was actually pretty good. His arm dropped. His arm dropped. That was 3.
Slaughter now going after Graham.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
He better watch out, because I got a feeling Mongolian's going to get him from behind. Grand ducks Slaughter's punch. The Mongolian charges in. Oh, and Grand got caught. Mongolian better turn around. Slaughter's a tricky wrestler. A clothesline in the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was
almost
close.
I thought Slaughter had him. I think even Slaughter thought he had him. Irish whip. Mongolian reverses it, sends Slaughter in. Oh, and a devastating clothesline by Sergeant Slaughter.
Takes a lot of force to knock over a big man like that.
Slaughter goes for the cover. Mongolian barely kicked out. Slaughter gets him back up to his feet. Sends Mongolian off the ropes. And he got caught. Slaughter's been using those ropes a little bit too much. Mongolian gets him back up. An uppercut. Nice power slam. Mongolian off the ropes. Looks for the elbow. And he got it. Devastating elbow by the Mongolian. And he got the 3, the Mongolian.
Look at Killer Kowalski. What's he doing out here?
I think he's pointing to he's telling our referee Gerard that he messed up.
Mongolian's not having any part of it, that's for sure.
If I were Gerard, I bet. Oh, a devastating headbutt.
Oh, no.
The military press slam by the Mongolian.
No, that's just not right.
And down goes Gerard. The bell signaling more officials. Who knows if they'll even want to come out for this one. But Slaughter's got the Cobra clutch. Looks like Killer Kowalski. He's dancing around. He's our official now. Mongolian's out. That was totally surprise factor there. Slaughter goes for the cover. And a quick 3, but that's okay.
No one's not going to believe the commissioner.
Killer just booted him. Killer's still a tough man at his age, and Slaughter's your winner, folks. USA goes out again. Oh, and Grand.
Killer's all over the place.
Killer just sent Grand down to the floor. talking.
That was Grand. Grand had some words for Slaughter and the commissioner. Now, the commissioner's got some words.
Killer says he knows the rules, and he certainly does. Slaughter now. So we've got fans. It looks from my view here that something's going on in the aisle. Pat Patterson, another WWF lackey.
Slaughter does have his fellow henchman here. Let's listen in. Just trashing all the fans here.
Slaughter now has his message. I think he's got a sign from one of the fans. Let's see what it says. Salem witching, Slaughter's bitching.
That's the truth.
We are here in Salem, is the town of all the witches and all that stuff that happened a long time ago. We even get some culture when you come here to the WWA shows. Slaughter's your winner. Slaughter's even bringing in some history as he's talking about him. Slaughter's matches with Pat Patterson right here at the Boston Garden. Prichard. Who is it? I think it's Brother Love. Brother Love makes his return to the World Wrestling Alliance. Prichard pulling him away.
This is just getting ugly. Slaughter's going to let him beat him.
Prichard won't even do it. He won't even let Patterson get in the ring. Fans, that's the first appearance of Brother Love in a long time. Things happen here first in the World Wrestling Alliance. The new generation and the next. Fans, we're back here in Salem, Massachusetts as the giant Silva from Luna's Oddities and the WWF is on his way to the ring. Greeting the fans as he makes his way to the ring. This guy's pretty big, Matt.
Yes, he is. We had a chance to meet him before the show, and let me say, he is larger. He actually looks larger. He is taller in person than he looks on camera.
He certainly is, and his opponent is Primo Carnera III. And Primo used to be in ECW. If, Matt, you can recall the full-blooded Italians.
Oh, of course, the FBI. How can you not? And I believe, obviously not Little Guido. He was Big Guido.
Yeah, yes, he certainly was. He left there, and now he's in the WWF training camp. Both the big men lock up. The battle of the big men here tonight in Salem, Massachusetts. They lock up again. See which man is stronger. Looks about even here. I'm pretty sure Primo has more wrestling experience, and as Matt knows, that can come in very handy. Side headlock by Primo Carnera. Silva throws him in the ropes. Shoulder block, nobody budges. Primo off the other ropes. Looks like Silva got the better of that one, but still didn't knock Primo down.
It takes a lot to knock either one of these men down.
Wow, a drop kick from the big Silva.
You don't see him get up that high that often.
Silva knocks him to the outside. Now, if I was Primo, I'd take my time out there, collect my thoughts, and come back in with a new strategy.
Looks like the ref's already counting him out, though.
Silva's being smart here, not interrupting that count.
It's also being smart not leaving the ring to try to take him down out there. That's when you see him run into trouble, when they get outside the ring and then try to get back in.
But see, now he's dancing to the crowd, and he's attacked from behind. Primo had that in mind, that he was going to go after him as he chokes him in the corner. The ref starts the count. Primo has it to the count of 5, and he certainly let go at 4. Primo now choking him with the boot. Big boot to the stomach by Primo. As Primo Irish whips, he sends the giant into the turnbuckle, and he follows up with a big elbow.
I think this is one of the first matches tonight that the crowd's actually not behind one of the wrestlers. They're pretty dead right now.
They certainly are. As nobody, I think everybody must be at the concession stand or something. Because this match is moving pretty slow. They've been used to pretty quick matches here tonight.
Big men just can't move that fast.
They certainly can't.
When they move, but they can't move that fast.
Oh, and Silva blocks the hip toss. Blocks another one. Oh, and he got Silva in the stomach. Silva needs some more experience here. And the only way he's going to get it is by working these matches here in the WWA.
As you all know, Silva only started in the WWF this past year.
Yes, as he has been on one pay-per-view against the Japanese group Kaientai, and they were victorious. But if you notice, Galga and Kurgan worked a lot more in that match than he did. Shot to the stomach by Primo Carnera III. Now, Matt, were you a fan of Primo Carnera II?
He was a little bit before my time, but from what I hear, he wasn't too bad.
Primo off the ropes, and he got caught. It looks like Silva's going for the shoulder, for the choke slam, but he got caught with a rake in the eye.
Silva, I think Silva's mad now.
Yeah, yeah. And you don't want to get Silva mad. Would you ever wear a shirt like that, Matt?
Only if I was in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Primo sent in the other corner.
I think it looks good on him, though.
Looks like we're going to see a choke slam here. Up and down goes Primo Carnera.
Big choke slam. You can feel that one all the way back here.
Goes for the cover. And of course, that's the end of it. Silva wins. Fans, we're back here in Salem as Olympic wrestler Kurt Angle is on his way to the ring with his manager, Dory Funk Jr. Funk is the trainer in the World Wrestling Federation training camp, and Angle is ready to take on his opponent, the veteran Dr. Tom Prichard. Prichard formerly one half of the Heavenly Bodies with Jimmy Del Rey and Smoky Mountain Wrestling and all the Southern Territories.
Angle, of course, is the 1996 Olympic Freestyle Wrestling Champion.
And also he has recently signed autographs and down there in Altoona, PA. And my good friend Corey Newman has met him. Angle is really a nice guy, but he better watch out because Pritch is going to tear him apart if he doesn't know what he's doing. Arm drag by Angle. Prichard retreats.
One of the nice things about his Olympic training is that a lot of the moves that he has learned there, he can apply to his professional wrestling, which has helped him to get up to speed, not be at such a disadvantage as other newcomers to the WWF are.
Prichard goes behind, Angle gets behind him, standing switch, and takes Prichard down. Now, Matt, do you agree with me on the fact that Prichard should not try to out-wrestle Kurt Angle?
Well, I don't know. I think he has to use his experience and try to take that experience and use it against the inexperienced Kurt Angle. I know Dory Funk Jr. has done a great job with him, but it's tough having literally no experience from Kurt Angle compared with the many years that Tom Prichard has. He's just got to play it smart and use his experience, I think.
Fireman's carry by Kurt Angle, another Olympic wrestling move. Fans, when you see the World Wrestling Alliance live, you see superstars from the past generation, this generation we're presently in, and the future generation. As Angle works, and Prichard just came up with a scoop slam. Prichard off the ropes, and he misses the elbow drop. Both men up, and Angle falls up. He's got him in the armbar. Prichard trying to work back up to his feet. Certainly does. Fans, I want to remind you to visit the best wrestling site on the net at www.wrestlecenter.com and the official World Wrestling Alliance site at www.wrestlecenter.com/WWA. Prichard gets himself back up to his feet. Prichard backs Angle into the corner. I wouldn't trust a clean break, and he certainly didn't get it. Now working him over in the corner. Prichard sent into the turnbuckle. Comes out. And a nice back body drop by Kurt Angle. Wow, he really punched him hard on that one. He was shaking his hand. Nightmare takeover. Shot to the back. Sets up for the suplex.
Sorry to leave you there, Steve. I was having some problems with my headset microphone there, so I'm back, though.
Well, you know, when you tape wrestling with inferior equipment, you never know what's going to happen. It's going to be a nice hold now, trying to wear him down. Now in the front face lock.
I can't imagine that Angle would give up, though.
No, he certainly has been put in a lot more painful maneuvers, especially in those trips to Iran with the U.S. Olympic team. Angle gets himself back up, establishes base, into a wrist lock. See which man comes in control. Oh, but Prichard used the hair on that one.
That's unfortunate, too, because it looked like Angle, the younger of the two men, was really starting to overpower Prichard there.
Now a camel clutch. My feeling on this match is unless Angle uses his wrestling background, his Olympic wrestling background, he certainly is not going to come out on top against Tom Prichard.
No, he's going to have to use some of those Olympic moves, as well as use some of the moves
nice gut wrench powerbomb
that Dory Funk Jr. has taught him in the short time that they've been together.
Hooks the leg and only gets two. I'm sure Angle has superior endurance here. I think Prichard's really going to have to wear him out. Nice knife edge chop. That certainly echoed here in Salem. As you can see, Dory Funk instructing Angle to get out of that corner. Those are some pretty hard shots. European style hit. He keeps firing. Angle keeps firing back.
He's got to get out of that corner, though. If he stays in that corner, he's just going to get beat up.
Irish whip reversed. Into the ropes. Belly-to-belly suplex by Angle. That was a great move, Matt.
He's got great power there, displaying it. And again, just great power. Overpowering his opponent there. And here we see some freestyle wrestling here as he wraps him up. This could be it. He got him.
A weird 3 count there by the ref, but Angle's your winner. And as I predicted, if he used his Olympic wrestling skills, he came out on top. They just announced the Edge, but I don't even know where he's coming from, Matt.
Oh, here he is, coming out of the crowd. He's sneaky. You never know where he's going to come from.
I guess from what I've heard on WWF TV, he doesn't even come through the, he doesn't even stay in the locker room. Just comes for his match and leaves.
And his match tonight is against Andrew Martin.
Yeah, Andrew Martin.
Eager to get this match going, jumping right in there against the Edge.
Edge hammering away. Martin off the ropes. And a nice, if he went a little bit further, he would have that stun gun that Steve Austin made famous over that top rope. Now he's choking him with the jacket. Edge certainly isn't afraid to get in there and do things like this. A lot of these wrestlers in the training camp this month look remarkably like Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
That long hair, I guess, is pretty popular. Steve, you thinking about growing out yours?
I don't think so. Martin in the ropes. And he caught the Edge with a elbow to the chin. Both these men, they don't have very much experience.
However, they both have wrestled against Val Venus.
Both of them have both wrestled against and teamed with Val Venus here in the WWA and many different independent promotions in Canada and the U.S. As you can see, he just nailed him with a flying crossbody. Only a 2. Edge is very popular here. A lot of the people that I was talking to, I talked to the fans while they were entering the building, and most of them came to see the Edge.
I think one of the pleasing things about the Edge is that he doesn't use the aisle. Before and after the matches, he exits and enters through the crowd.
The crowd loves to go after him. On numerous occasions, we have to have our security save the Edge from being mobbed.
I don't think the fans would mob him, though. He's a good-sized guy.
Nice gut-wrench powerbomb by Andrew Martin. Martin now shaking his booty to the crowd, but I don't know what just happened there.
I don't know, but we've seen where showboating has gotten people tonight.
We certainly have. It seems that every bad guy that comes out first and shows off to the crowd before his opponent gets to the ring seems to lose. Martin runs in. He got caught in the chin. Martin ducks the clothesline. And he caught the Edge right in the chin with a big boot. Goes down for the cover. He's got to hook the leg. Only gets a 2.
Both of these men are in great shape. They're just flying around the ring tonight. This is one of the faster-paced matches that we've seen all evening.
Neither one of these men has any more than 4 years experience, but it really isn't a long time in terms of pro wrestling. Nice, that was a nice face plant by Andrew Martin. The Edge better get up. Almost 2, only a 2. Martin now just trying to ground the Edge here. I would suspect the Edge is a little bit quicker than Martin.
Crowd getting behind the Edge here, chanting Edge, Edge, Edge.
Do you know if the Edge wrestled in France, they'd have to call him Ledge, because le means the.
I did not know that. I'm a Spanish scholar, as opposed to your French background.
I guess you're the Tito Santana, and I'm the Jacques Rougeau of the World Wrestling Alliance announced team. I don't know, Edge has been down there pretty long. He looks to be getting back up to his feet at this point.
It's like a fish flopping around out there on the mat.
He is one of those wrestlers who still uses the Hulk Hogan tactic of getting his fans behind him. Edge off the ropes, and he catches Martin with the boot. Comes off the ropes again, and a nice spinning heel kick by the Edge.
Well, the fan support tonight has been great seen a lot of crowd participation, and people really got behind the wrestlers, and they've risen to victory.
I know that at a lot of these WWA shows, the Outlaw, Bill Walkowitz, starts a lot of these chants and really gets the wrestlers over with the crowd. Martin once again has grounded the Edge. Seems like when he can get the Edge on the ground, he always takes control of the match. But if when they're running around, the Edge seems to take control.
The Edge really needs to realize this and try to remain off the canvas and beat him upstairs.
Martin seems to be the more powerful of the two.
See, the Edge is being a little more crafty, though. He had a couple more tricks in his bag.
Edge works his way back up with shots to the gut of Andrew Martin. Edge off the ropes, ducks the boot off the far side, and a double clothesline. The refs right now is going to start that count. One of those men better be up to his knees by 10. It looks like the Edge is out cold.
Martin doesn't look any better.
We're up to 7 now. 8. 9. Oh, and Martin's up. Looks like Martin's going to the top rope, but I don't know. He seems so woozy, he might fall off.
I'd still be woozy after that double clothesline. That was heavy.
Edge hits the ropes. Oh, he's going to be singing higher in the shower tomorrow. Edge looks to climb it up. Maybe we're going for a superplex here. Looks like it. Nice superplex by the Edge. Both men out though. See, when you hit a superplex, that hurts you and your opponent. Who's your favorite prospect out of the training camp, man?
Well, I really like Kurt Angle. I have to say I'm somewhat biased as I am actually an amateur wrestler, and I think it's great that he's achieved such great success in amateur wrestling. I'm hoping that he can obtain just as much, if not more, in professional wrestling.
My favorite in the camp seems to be the Hardy brothers, as they remind me of the good days of tag team wrestling back in the 80s. They have made their WWF debut as the Edge. He was smart on that one. He knew that Andrew was moving.
Martin thinks he's got him tricked.
And he just got booted in the stomach. Nice DDT by the Edge. Rolls him over, he goes for the cover, he's got the leg. Oh, that looked like a 3-man.
That was close. That was close. And that's a little bit of that recent WWF experience coming in for the Edge there, realizing that Martin's going to move.
Gets caught with a clothesline and another one. See, Martin showing his inexperience, he just got caught. He's not supposed to keep getting up.
He got caught.
Edge going up to the top rope. Comes across with a nice crossbody splash up the top rope.
Near fall there. 2 count.
Martin backed off the ropes. Comes across again. Edge gets caught with a boot.
Edge trying to
spin out of the neck breaker and a downward spiral. He goes to the cover. This is it. And he got the 3. Interesting events have transpired here in Salem, Massachusetts. And we're ready for our main event here tonight as the Headbangers take on the Annihilators. And the Annihilators managed by Christopher Grand. The Headbangers are a very underrated tag team in the WWF. A lot of these tag teams that have skill get stuck behind the tag teams that don't. Such as that whole Kane Mankind thing that was going around for a while. They're not a real tag team. Looks like we're about to get underway here. Now, I'm going to call the Annihilator in the ring right now. For all purposes, I'll call him Seek. The other one is Destroy, and we'll call him that. We'll just have to... They're very identical, and I'm sure that'll come into play in fooling the referee tonight.
Both men in the Army fatigues, including a matching mask covering their entire heads. I can't tell the difference.
It's very easy to tell the difference when they're just in regular street clothes, as I have seen both men entering the arena, but other than that, they're almost impossible.
Our referee is wise here, watching out for the Headbangers here. They are a tricky bunch here.
They were bothering our local security here tonight.
The wild bunch.
The Headbangers are known for fooling around backstage.
Looks like the Annihilators want to get on with this match. Headbangers are just happy to keep dancing around, entertaining the crowd.
As you saw, it looked like WWF official there, Pat Patterson, was trying to trick the Headbangers into having a set-up, planted manager and Brother Love, who made his return here tonight. And as you saw, the Headbangers didn't fall for it. I'm pretty sure this whole Patterson and Brother Love thing was set up with the Annihilators beforehand. Christopher Grand is not a stupid person. He knows when he's got the help of two people like Patterson and Brother Love that his men have a very good chance of winning a match.
Are you telling me that Christopher Grand is in cohorts with Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter and all those other henchmen?
I'm pretty sure.
It's disgraceful.
Now, as we get underway here, I do want to mention that the World Wrestling Alliance is the #1 independent promotion in the United States. We don't have any, as sometimes we are criticized for not having a world champion or a tag team champions. And basically, the reason is because our men compete with those in the WWF. Oh, a nice shot by, I believe it is Thrasher there, who just got in the ring to help out Mosh. The Annihilators better not be stupid and try it on their own, and they are. And he got caught. Oh, a double whammy there by Mosh set that one up, and the crowd loves it.
The Headbangers love it too. Let the Annihilators beat themselves.
As I was saying before, if every independent promotion has their own world and tag team champions, it doesn't really mean anything. But for our wrestlers to compete with the same title contenders and titleists that are in the World Wrestling Federation, that makes us a lot more meaningful than any NWA promotion out there. As Mosh just went and made the mistake of running into the corner. Tag is made, and Destroy is now running the gauntlet between his own tag team partner and Mosh. And the Annihilators just collided together. The count is being put on to the Annihilators.
Headbangers appear to be having a good time here tonight. Just having their way with the Annihilators.
So Mosh is still working him over. And in comes Thrasher. Tag was made. Sent off the ropes. Leapfrog. Got caught with a drop kick, but he missed that clothesline there by Thrasher. He fell down too quick. Thrasher didn't judge the height of the Annihilator. Mosh now tagged back into the ring. Excellent tag team wrestling as he got caught with a clothesline off the top rope. Goes for the pin and only gets 2. As interference played a part in that pin. Thrasher off the ropes, leapfrogging it down on top of Destroy, who was slung over the top rope. Christopher Grand really has to calm his tag team down as they're getting really taught a wrestling lesson by the Headbangers here tonight. The Annihilators' local competitors here. They've been around for a while. Oh, and a shot to the midsection of Seek.
That just shows a lot of the deception. It summarizes a lot of the deception that the Headbangers are using tonight. Distracting their opponents and trying to be tricky with them. There it looks like the Annihilators and Christopher Grand had a little bit of treachery on their own.
Mosh is making a mistake of coming in. That isn't going to help his tag team partner, who was being double teamed by Christopher Grand, and I'm pretty sure that's Destroy on the outside. Sheik picks him back up. Goes Thrasher off the ropes, and he got caught with a spinning elbow. My theory with tag team wrestling is the tag team that cuts that ring in 2 and keeps their opponent on their side always seems to be victorious, and so far the Annihilators have done just that.
If they're away from their corner, they can't make the tag, and they get worn down.
Destroy makes the cover, but only got 2. Pulling Thrasher back up, and now he's choking him on that second rope.
There he is. He's leaving him on the other side of the ring. In the Annihilator's corner, he's getting beat on.
Thrasher brought back up. The tag, in comes Seek. He goes to the top rope. Destroy's holding him there, and a double axe handle off the top rope. Thrasher off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline off the ropes again. Sunset flip. He saw that back body drop coming, but in comes Destroy. Seek back up to his feet. Headlock takedown. Goes to the pin, only gets a 1 count. In comes Destroy. Throw him off, and he got caught with a double elbow. Both these teams have a lot of experience together. As you saw Mosh there, instead of pulling the Annihilator off Thrasher, he went and pulled the referee away so he couldn't make the count.
He's not doing some smart wrestling here, distracting the ref. Again, keeping him away from his corner is allowing him to be worn down, and eventually that could lead to victory.
Head to the groin.
The Annihilator's really fired up here.
Mosh looking disturbed in the corner. His partner's been in there a while. You're off the ropes. You got caught in a sleeper hold. I believe that's Seek back in the ring now. Wearing him down. And he got put in his back got put in the canvas pretty hard there.
This really has been an exciting night of wrestling. How many matches do we have?
Pretty sure we've had 10.
9 or 10 of them?
9 or 10.
They've all been great matches.
And when the World Wrestling Alliance comes to your hometown, nothing beats that. Mosh now the fresh man in. Scoop slam, and the other Annihilator in. He gets scoop slammed. Drop kick. Mosh back up, and he hits another drop kick. Mosh is really clearing the house out.
Extracting some revenge after the Annihilators really took it to his tag team partner.
Fans coming up on future World Wrestling Alliance cards. We have the main event, Goldust versus Val Venus. Uh-oh, and now Brother Love back in the ring. He puts Destroy on top of, I believe that's Mosh, but there's no referee.
Christopher Grand is actually destroying him. Distracting him, rather.
Another 2 count.
Headbangers got lucky there. Big mistake by Christopher Grand.
Another 2. And he got the 3 with the roll up. Fans, thank you for joining us here as the Headbangers, I don't know what. They're pulling Brother Love back into the ring.
Oh, leave the poor man alone.
We haven't seen the stage dive here tonight, and it looks like the fans here in Salem are going to get to see it. And he came down on him pretty hard. And it looks like one of the locker rooms is empty. This looks like Dr. Tom Prichard is leading his group of rule breakers out here. Out to save Brother Love. But the cavalry has arrived, and it looks like they're cleaning the house out. Barry Houston, Shawn Stasiak, the Hardy brothers, Dr. Tom Prichard, Kurt Angle, everybody's in there. And in comes the Edge. Maddie used the aisle that time.
Yes, I think that's the first time I've seen him use the aisle, ever.
Tom Prichard sent out. See, now I don't understand this. The Headbangers now beating up on the people that came to save him.
You never trust anyone. That's always been my belief. You never know. One day they may be your friend, next day they turn your back.
I don't know what's going to go on here. It looks like the Edge and the Headbangers are left in the ring. Fans, thanks for joining us. Good night.